a stoner. She's a loner. I get
I'm back.
to know her.
It's the day after
stoner.
420. Let's go.
She's a loner. I get
Only when I
to
started
know
off like
her.
this.
I'm a stoner. Word that part, wanna see her back or she's a loner. Give her body weight, she's a donor. Smell the aroma, put her in her coma. Ask her she like that, she don't like facts. If I lie, she lie back. Make her feel good as she lie back. Gotta get to know her, besides that. Shawty got high, then gave a lap dance. Touching on your boy, I'll be right back. She fuck with me on first glance. She hit this train, then dumped her mans. Now she want me to cuff her, damn. Hit it to see where we stand. She put it on her OnlyFans. I'm a stoner. She's a loner. I get to know her. I'm a stoner. She's a loner. I get to know her.
Shawty bad and she a loner. I told her come through and get high with a stoner. I'm only on exotic. Pay yourself a big profit. What you need? I got plenty options. Nigga play, send a couple goons, they'll find him. Yeah, I said that on some high shit. But let's relax and smoke on Georgia Pie shit. Baby, let's relax, babe. Just relax, babe. Oh, relax, babe. Just relax. Smoke on the gas, babe. Oh,
I'm a stoner. She's a loner. I get to know her. I'm a stoner. She's a loner. I get to know her.
Nerdy little chick, she in an anime. She want me to smash, animate. She love my presence in a crazy way. She got a lot going on, she tryna find me space. But I need
Now we
space,
gonna
she
start
don't
it
get
off.
that. Another
Feel
bitch
me?
spending time with me, she can't risk that. I need to get gone, like where my lift at. Now I don't get that, why you always tripping? We can't communicate, that's why I be so distant. It's not even worth it, so I'm not gonna mention. It's not your fault at all,
Alright.
it's just a tough life decision.
I'm a stoner.
That's that. That's Man1. You know, y'all's truly. Along featuring Swayze from Swayze Nation. You feel me? You know, and then I got Teddy P. De Niro on here. You know. Man, that was just dedication. You feel me? Because I didn't even get to go live yesterday, 420. So why not just start it off like this? But yeah. How was y'all weekend? Hope y'all doing good out there. We should be shooting the On the Fly episode next week actually. Smooth should be here. My cousin's ready. You know. Yeah, if anybody else wants to try out, hit my DM. Don't matter if you're trash at the moment. Because when you start working with us, nigga, we gonna make you a hit. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter. You know? Like, my cousin just had the luxury of actually being a rapper and everything. But, like, if somebody wants to be an artist, they're not even good like that, man, we could give the magic touch. No Diddy. You feel me? You feel me? Alright, so we gonna talk today about some no jumper shit. You know, I've been seeing Spoety Face talk a lot, but say a bunch of nothing. You know what I'm saying? He was arguing about, the only thing I agree with them on is the Iran and Israel thing. You feel me? I agree with them on that one. Right? Other shit I don't agree with them on because I think he's in like his own little bubble. He tries to push his narratives onto other people and it's not even like facts behind it, you know? So we gonna get into that. We gonna show that. I got a couple new videos on YouTube, Man1 the Loc Live. You guys wanna go watch that? But yeah, we gonna start running IRLs next week. this week we're doing we're just doing desktops. You feel me? Whatever we can. Today we gonna talk about spoety face. You feel me? Tomorrow I'll see what we could talk about. I'll see what's going on because I'm pretty sure something's gonna go on tonight or tomorrow morning, and I'm gonna be able to react to it. So that's how I pretty much do it. I play by ear. If it's desktops. A lot of people been asking me to get on like Omegle and shit like that on here. I ain't doing that, nigga. I'm over 30. Like there's underage people on that Omegle shit. I'm not fucking with that at all. Like, you feel me? Like, even though it's for adults, people still have kids that try to find their way on there. Like, I see it with all these other streamers. You feel me? So I'm not gonna fall into that realm, nigga. I'm not 20 some years old in my early 20s or early teenage years where, where it could be aligned with the nigga, nah. We not doing that. So we just gonna run straight up adult content. Not wait. Okay, that was kind of crazy. I didn't mean it like that, but never mind. Yeah, I'm gonna stop talking. Yeah, man. But one thing I do want to talk about before we start something. If y'all gonna be, let's say, how do I put it? If y'all gonna be sending me a bunch of y'all shit, content, all that, in my inbox, but ignore me every time I try to send you something, nigga, I'm not supporting. There's a reason why I haven't clicked on that bullshit anyways. Y'all niggas been doing this shit longer than me and average like 20 views at every video. You feel me? How you have like actual rap legends in your shit and you can't even get over 100 views, my nigga? Like, how? You have legends in your shit from the hip hop game. That don't make sense. Because you have a bunch of artists that algorithm don't even give a fuck about no more. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people that I thought had my back, that thought supported me throughout my journey. Nigga, they just wanted to support me so I could support them back. That's all it was. But guess what? Nigga, I support to get support too. So I don't give a fuck. Because y'all niggas didn't support me, so y'all don't get my support. Fuck y'all content, cuz. Fuck y'all content. I don't get it. There's niggas like Jay from the Rev and shit out here doing this shit. But does that nigga hit me up on some, hey, bro, let me help you out with this content. Hop on one of my skits. Let me get on one of your streams. Nobody does that shit no more, man. Nobody does that any type of shit like that because they jealous. They want to be the only ones. But nigga, I'll tell you, nigga, like, Jay from the Rev met people through this fucking content. Nigga, I met people in the Rev off of me being a real nigga. A real street nigga, man. And it's like, like, shout out Jay from the Rev. I fuck with his content though. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with this content. He is funny as fuck. But I just feel like there is a lot of like looking at us like I ain't gonna help him because he's gonna try to be on top. Man, nigga, if you allowed in my set and niggas allow you in my set, and that's my set, my nigga, but you not trying to put me onto this content space. Like, and I could ask you for a handout, I can. But nigga, I don't want none of that shit. I just want to work with you on a desktop stream or IRL one day, and that's it. You know what I'm saying? Conclusion. You keep on sending me shit. You were on the bandwagon when everybody thought, oh, Man1 is dope, and Man1's this, and Man1's that. So you invite me to your podcast. I got on the Dr. Dandruff podcast from that. You know what I'm saying? I was doing podcasts before streaming, and you were trying to get me into it. But when I drifted off to do my own thing as a streamer, it seemed like y'all niggas looked at it like, damn, if we have him on more, he might be bigger than us. And you goddamn right, I will. I will be bigger than you. Definitely. Y'all meet all these people, but you're not accumulating any views from it. You're not getting paid from YouTube, from streaming services, or none of that. You're getting paid a direct bag for filming these artists. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with y'all, but I just feel like you're helping the wrong people out. These niggas ain't gonna get you no cash, no Mung Young, no nothing. I'm gonna try to make $1 million. That's what I'm gonna try to do. Whether it's followers or money, it's gonna happen. But other than that, I'm watching y'all, but I'm not watching y'all. I just see you post, but I don't really be watching y'all, if you know what I mean. But y'all niggas really be watching me and don't comment. So next episode and next stream and all that shit, man, the next stream tomorrow is about ghost watchers. The people that just watch and watch and watch but don't comment or don't even show you love. Don't even share your shit. Don't do none of that. You know what I'm saying? That it is what it is. Fuck them niggas, cuz it is what it is. I fuck with them, but hey, it's competition out there, it seems like. If y'all in my way, I'm running you the fuck over. That's all I gotta say. I've been told everybody this. Even SMH I told this. Even FBMG I told this. The niggas that get it are still with me till this day. You know what I'm saying? The bitches that get it are still on my line till this fucking day. You know what I'm saying? So, with that being said, let's run up this content. We go run it up. We go talk about the contradictions of Spoety Face. Yes, we go talk about it. Alright, so which one first? We'll go with this one first.
Smart founders know something most people miss. Get your domain name even if you're not ready to launch your business. With Wix, you can grab yours.
Does the exact same thing.
Okay, there's 3 videos of this. After these 3 videos, we're going to react to Lil Wayne and Lil Twist new track. And then tomorrow after the Crash Out Hour, we are going to react to one of Snoop's tracks. One of his music videos he actually released featuring Leon Thomas. I'm a
white woman. And how old is your mom, brother?
My mom
If she can't use the comb, don't bring her home.
My mom was born in 73. She's not old.
Exactly my point. She come from that. She's not old. And she come from that generation.
So
though,
that
brother.
means that they teach all they ones younger. And right now, I just seen, it's crazy that this conversation just came up. I just seen a post on the Shade Room where they just had this conversation where how do y'all feel? That's literally a thing. And I'm gonna tell you why.
What I just say, after segregation, your mom born in 73, brother.
I'm not talking about, now I'm talking about a whole new generation of women. Let me finish. We let you finish. Now let me finish. The women that's even younger, I just sat and watched. Like when what's the dude who just passed away? Kevin Samuels. Now there's a woman who does the exact same thing, right? Oh. You feel me? And I know a lady who watched that, so I'll be watching it.
Right.
And every lady that come up there, every lady, I'm talking about ages from 22 to 49 to 18, they all say the same thing. We already feel like when we picking a black man because we want a black man, we already feel like the skimmings are slow. Some are in, most of them are in jail. Some of them most of them want other things than their main thing be. They want white women. They don't. The pickings are already slim, and the good men want the white women. We can't have none to ourselves. They all say this. I don't know where you be at, brother.
Right.
I'm in the city.
I'm personally
I'm talking about in the city. I'm talking about all. I'm watching. I'm talking about it's from here from Georgia, New York,
Right.
there's women from everywhere. I'm just not just talking about a city. I'm talking about all the black women across the country.
They've been tripping on Ice-T for like 30 years.
Feel like there's no black men to pick from, so they definitely don't like when the black men go and pick other races. And if we don't think that's facts, we can do a poll.
Right.
You talking about
I personally
Georgia when
I'm talking about everywhere. Don't just take Georgia.
That's not
I said from San Francisco to Massachusetts. They say the cities every time they pick up the phone. The lady.
Can I rebuttal?
Go ahead.
Massachusetts is not a big population of black people. That's to start there.
Let's pick the big city. I said San Francisco.
Hold on, gays.
Everywhere.
You talking
Let's say everywhere.
Gays?
From Oakland,
Georgia gays.
From Oakland to LA to Vegas to Texas to New York to Atlanta. Everywhere.
So we got to make it make sense, bro.
Everywhere.
If the pool is small and the majority of the people that you know what I'm saying that's out there is homosexuals that's black, they only have a small pool. Of course they're gonna say that.
Right.
But we talking about for the masses.
That is the masses, brother. The masses of black men across the country are where?
It's not. You name
prison.
You name three cities.
Major city: Texas, Houston,
they
Atlanta,
bro.
LA.
They not saying that in Texas.
They saying it everywhere. Yeah, they is. Black women want they black men. The pickings are slim.
Listen, I personally experienced being out with a white woman and we both getting looks. Like you feel the energy. Like, so I personally done that. Wasn't my girl. We just out hanging out. And I would like walk past a group of black girls and you can just hear it like, So that's happened to me. That's personally happened to me.
Doughboy, did the white girl have ass?
Yes.
Okay.
Nobody saying you never got no looks. The question was, what is black women saying? Black women,
That they
all the
not
black.
giving-
I don't be around black.
This is how you gotta explain this to spoety, man. Because spoety is like in this little bubble saying that it doesn't happen in the world like that. It don't happen in SoCal. It don't happen in NorCal. It happens like in the southern states and all that shit. It don't just happen there. Happens everywhere, bro. And I'll tell you a story. You know, I'm going to tell you a story right now. This is how you explain it as a spoety. Ask him, have you ever got looked weird for going out with a Mexican bitch and she bringing you home to her family? I experienced shit like that. Yeah, nigga, I'm Mexican, but I'm a Crip. They look at me from the outside, they're like, he don't dress Mexican, he don't dress like us, he don't do none of that like us. What's up with him? Off the bat, they don't like the shit like that. You feel me? They don't like the shit that they can't control. You feel me? Don't like that shit. Now, I got pressed by her big ass Mexican brother, right? Talk about where you from, homie, and all this shit. Like trying to press the issue that when I left, cuz called me the N-word, bro. With the hard ER, like what? Like, this is what I'm trying to tell y'all, man. Most Mexican people are racist as hell. If you're Mexican or a white person hanging out with black people, they hate you already, automatically. That is how you gotta explain it as spoety. That's exactly how black women look at white women taking black men, bro. They look at it like that. No, it's a hard pill to swallow, and I don't even want to talk about that story. But it's true. It happens with that. And black women do look at black men as, he can't handle me. That's why he's with that white woman. That's what they're thinking in their head. He can't handle me, he's with that white woman. Right? They're in their head, they're putting down black men. So that's why black men are going to different races, because a lot of what black women do put down black men. A lot of them do. Majority does. Not all of them, because a lot of them love black men. A lot of them love whatever they get their hands on. You know what I'm saying? It's not like, it's just reality at the end of the day. It's just reality. Spoety Face is trying to argue reality with his feelings. Spoety Face thinks, yep, FBMG, SMH in the building. CEO Smooth Pack is in the building. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about the Spoety Face shit, Smooth. I'm just saying how the way they need to explain it to Spoety Face is how black women look at white women trying to take black men, right? He's trying to argue that that's not reality, which it is. It's definitely reality. We can't argue reality. You know what I'm saying? So I'm basically saying they should explain it as a Spoety on the level of, if you are fucking a Mexican bitch and she take you to her family, what are they gonna think about you? And that should put the feeling in his heart how black women think about white women taking their black men. You know what I'm saying? Because I did say, you know, nowadays a lot of women, not just black women, a lot of women put down men. All men. It don't matter what man. All men. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of women do put down black men the most, Mexican men the most, but they want to get fucked by us. Simple. That's all it is. You feel me? The white boys ain't doing it. You know what I'm saying? You know, the Patrick Star skin ass niggas ain't doing it for you. You know what I'm saying? The pink skins, you know what I'm saying? The pink skins ain't doing it for you, so you gotta go over here to the dark side. And I get it. You fuck with us. But in reality though, they love us. Let's be real. They love us. It is what it is. Black women looking at white women for taking black men. That's all it is. Black women don't hate black men. They hate white women. I don't blame nobody for hating white women. I don't want to date a white bitch either though. You feel me? I want to fuck a white bitch. I don't want to date a white bitch though. I would never date a white bitch. There's no way I could have conversations with her about social injustices and everything like that, because she gonna be trying to play that Karen role, or she gonna be trying to act too woke, and I don't got time for that shit. I don't got time for that shit, yo. You know what I'm saying? I want a Latina or a black queen, and that's all I want. That's all I'm with. You feel me? You feel me? Is she mixed a little bit? Perfect. Perfect. You know what I'm saying? I do kind of want to go out with the Persian bitch too, though. I don't discriminate. Nobody discriminate around here. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. Shout out Smooth pulling up. We are gonna watch the rest of this. But yeah, that's my thoughts on that. We gonna watch the rest of this. We gonna see what he's gonna say. Let's see what he's saying.
Black women that hate on white women, I just don't. They feel like they better than
not about hating on white women.
They just don't like it.
That's not hating.
How does that hate?
Like their picture
just because you don't like something don't mean that you hate.
Yeah, just because I don't like mayo don't mean I hate that shit.
I'm gonna keep it a band. I'll be around that be around.
Look at the phone.
Nah, sus. I hate mayo. I hate mayo, nigga. I hate mayo. I do not like that shit. Nigga, no mayo for me. No mayo for me. You know what I'm saying?
They don't be. I mean, you talking about a whole white audience. This not a black audience.
No. So you're saying essentially
that's not even true.
You're saying
that is true.
So you're saying you're so like in this bubble of.
I'm not in no bubble or nothing. Don't tell me I'm not in the city.
You're not talking about the city.
I'm talking about in general.
Everywhere.
You said what your personal experience. I don't think all black women get mad because a white woman has a black man. I just don't. That's what you just said.
No, we said majority.
That's majority.
That's not all.
All right, bro.
How is the majority all? That's not.
Yeah.
86% or 14%. That's not all. It's the majority.
This not. You said this not even a black. This not even a black tag. What are you talking about?
Okay,
no, I'm saying that's
people are black in the audience.
Sound dumb,
Niggas in the
dog.
chat saying they're black.
Buddy, you got any black
I'm
homies
black
with
as
white
hell.
girls?
Niggas in the chat saying they
my-
black.
Do you
Listen, my-
do you have
my
homies
queens-
with black
my
baby
queens ain't
mamas?
never got
I
a
mean,
hate
white
on the
baby
white
mamas.
women,
We
bro.
not saying
Because
they hate
that's
me.
basically what it is. I'm gonna keep it a band. The women I be around, they be around, so they don't even be worried about that.
There you go. Okay,
They be around niggas.
that's a
Niggas be
bubble.
around
That's a
niggas-
bubble to
niggas-
be in.
Women, the women that be worried about white women taking their and all that, they be dealing around bullshit ass gay. They ain't worried about it. The women, the black women I be around ain't worried about a
So
white
you got
woman taking
no-
her nigga or worried about her because she got a black man.
So you have no
She already got a
homeboys.
real one. She got a trophy already.
So you have no homeboys that have a child with a white woman.
I never
None.
said- I never
I'm
said
asking.
that.
I'm asking.
I never
do you?
said that.
Do you have homies that
I
have?
never said they ain't rich.
Two things can get you at the same time, Spotty. If we ask those same
I'm not
women,
mad at your take. I just don't
we can
see-
ask
Simple
those
question,
same
dude.
women if they would prefer for their homegirls or take themselves out of the equation and say,
Right.
for your homegirls picking, or if you were single, would you prefer for a black man to be with a black woman or another race? They always gonna say black men.
And I think this generation don't care, bro. I just don't think that back in your mama's generation, I just think it's different right now, bro. I just think it's different right now, bro. I don't think they tripping like that.
I could almost guarantee.
I don't think they tripping like that.
I could
brother.
almost guarantee if you went on a date with a white woman, you would understand what I'm talking about because you would get those looks.
You make it. I got the looks. Who you
Okay,
talking about?
so
I
you prove
walked
it by
around
pulling.
with a
That was back in the day. I'm
Mexican-
talking-
I walked around with a Mexican
That's
girl
not
and
the
got the
question.
looks all the time.
That's
question
I've
is,
ne-
do black women
almost
get
all my
uncomfortable when
girlfriends
we
have
date
not
white
been in
women?
my
That's the
race.
question.
I don't think they get uncomfortable.
I do.
I don't think
would
they get
disagree.
uncomfortable.
I would respectfully disagree.
They do.
Yeah.
If we want to be real, this generation is different. It's not the women hating on the white women no more, or nothing like that. Yo, it's low key these sassy ass men these sassy ass men out here, cuz this generation cooked. I've seen a lot of podcasts and I watch a lot of streamers. And you know what the most jokes are? Oh, she sleeps with black guys, or she sleeps with these faggot ass little kids on Kick, Twitch, or anything, man. They be demonizing white women for sleeping with the black man. Demonizing a Latina for sleeping with the black man. And that's why I don't fuck with a lot of streamers. First of all, nigga, you gay. Why you worried about another man? Second of all, you intimidated by the black race, my nigga, because you probably got beat up in the past by somebody that's black. And that's cool, my nigga. That's cool. That's cool. You were a loser. You got bullied. You know what I'm saying? That doesn't give y'all the right to hate on the next man for what that woman wants. The woman chooses up. Be a player about it and just let her choose up. Don't be saying all this racist shit. Because I ain't gonna lie. I kind of agree with Spoety though. A lot of white women go out with black men. And it's not the women telling the white women not to do it. They applauding them. They applauding them in this generation. Which is good. Which is good. You know what I'm saying? That's not a bad thing at all. The bad thing is these zesty ass motherfuckers want to demonize other races for going out with black men. Now, we'll tell you, the other races like white women and Latinas, they would demonize us for sleeping with black women. They will. It's kind of weird. It's kind of weird because the women would demonize the men. Like Steve, what Spoty's saying is kind of true. It was a contradiction when I first heard it. I feel where Sus coming from. But let's be real. Doughboy feeling a look going out with the white woman, I think cuz cap. The reason why I think cuz cap because you're on Wild and Out. You already got the money. You already got the money. There's no way they looking at Doughboy as weird for being white with a white woman. There's no way. They think it makes sense. Like, what the fuck are you talking about, bro? Like you look like you just fuck white women anyways. You know what I'm saying? But Sus got a point right there. He does got a point. There is a lot of black women that do hate on white women for being with a black man or a Latina being with a black man. There is a lot of that. There is. Not all, but some. Right? Okay, cool. That's a fact. All right, cool. Majority, not all. Fine. But I speak from it from a different perspective because I was Mexican going into another Mexican household and they try to press the issue because I'm a Crip. And they know that's a black gang. They know that they don't, you know, they probably thinking like, oh, he just wants to be this, he wants to be that. When I showed them where I really was, I seen the side eye. Now let me tell you, I've been called more racist things for Mexicans than any black person in the world, than any white person in the world, than any Asian person in the world. So when I say this, bro, I see it happen. But I don't see no black women hating. I don't see no black men hating. I see the other races hating on the next man, on the next woman, right? So, my conclusion to this all is Suspect had his perspective, but with facts behind it. Spoety has his perspective with feelings behind it. That's the difference, and that's why I say Spoety does contradict himself a little bit, you know? But you can't be mad at him. Because like he said, all the black women he's around, they already have black men with them. Right? And that's great, man. That's great.
Because I felt it personally.
Man, if I was to walk in with a white lady right now, my peoples would not say, "Oh, why you got a white girl? You should have got a black." They gonna welcome me into like all the other black people.
But the black women is gonna look at you with the stank face.
No, they don't, bro.
And her, and they really not gonna like her. It'll be less about you and more about short people.
Now, that's where I'm gonna stop this right here. I'm gonna stop this right here, and I'm gonna go on to the next video. Because we are gonna go to the next video. I am gonna talk about that, you know. But let's talk about it. All right. So, a lot of the older generations, they have their own feelings about certain things. You can't change their perspective, no matter how hard you try. So, with Spoety saying, that's where the contradiction comes in, because you know you have a grandparent or somebody from back in the day that looks at that white girl like, nah, that's not it. You know what I'm saying? She's not going to blatantly tell you probably, but she's going to be thinking in the back of her head. A lot of the aunties are going to be thinking like, what is he doing? You know what I'm saying? He falling into the trap. That's what a lot of the older generation is going to think. Now, the younger generation, man, they go welcome her with open arms. They go braid her hair for her. You know what I'm saying? Invite her to the cookout. Everything, man. But that's the younger generation. We not racist. You know what I'm saying? Now, as for like the red pill ass niggas that are young, them niggas are racist, cuz. I said it. I don't give a fuck. They racist as hell. We not over here. You know what I'm saying? They racist toward their own kind, low key. But all I gotta say is, spoety contradicting himself, but he has a point. This generation ain't like last generation, but you still have a lot of generations in your family that's gonna feel some type of way. Just because the generation in this generation ain't gonna feel some type of way, shit. A couple generations back, they might feel some type of way. So I get what he's saying. I get what Suspect's saying, though. Now, what I didn't get with Doughboy is he took a white girl out in public and got the stank face from a lot of people. How much you want to bet none of them were black women or black men? Probably a lot of them were white men that were looking at you. It's not the same. Why the fuck you try... Never mind. I'm gonna stop talking about this. But that's not the same, Doughboy. And you know it. You know it. Now I'm gonna stop talking about this. I'm gonna change the video. And we gonna watch the next one while I eat some peach cobbler. You know what I'm saying? But though, man, I fuck with this debate because I get both sides. Don't know who to choose as a winner, but logically, Suspect won the argument. But Spoety had a couple points that were I see where you're going with it. So let's watch this next one. This one's about David. He gets arrested for killing Celeste finally. And then after this video, I seen a video saying his lawyers saying that he's gonna get out. If he gets out, this whole system is fucked. And anybody they locked away for drug trafficking or anything like that, nigga, you better release them right away.
I own a business here in Lake Elsinore, and getting around this county is so hard with all the traffic. We need to do something about it.
The good news is there's a plan. River
dead in the trunk of a Tesla is honestly long live Celeste. That is
Rest
a
in peace.
terrible thing.
Terrible.
And
Awful. She was young too.
I mean, I knew that. I told y'all this in the beginning. He's for sure gonna get wrapped up. This is not a case that they're going to mess up. Just because there's not an arrest made right now doesn't mean he's innocent. Sure. A lot of people were jumping, and I don't celebrate anybody getting found guilty or this or that, or arrested or convicted or anything of that nature. But I don't with JCAT sex crimes, and I don't with any type of, abuse of women or children in any capacity. That shit is out, and I knew this fool was weird this whole time. What are y'all thoughts?
It was still cool with PC Baby Diddy. I don't want to hear that.
Hey,
I don't want to hear that.
Mind you, Lush, I got your back on this one. Don't worry. Don't worry. I got your back. Mind you, Lush did not take up for DC Draco. He didn't fuck with the shit that was going on. Now, you're comparing DC Draco, supposedly sex traffic or was a pimp of a minor, right? You compared him to somebody who was fucking with the 12-year-old, chopped her up after killing her, and put her in a Tesla and write a bunch of songs about her. I guess it's not even comparable. You leave everybody out when you're just talking about this weirdo, David. You feel me? Because niggas need to hear about him right now. What he is. He's a bitch ass nigga. He's a pedophile. He's a fucking serial killer, my nigga. Committing romantic homicides and shit. Fuck, man. That's fucked up, man. Exactly. Fuck David. Fuck David. Shout out my homie Chris, man. But yeah, exactly. Fuck David, bro. Like that's the thing. You can't compare that dude to DC Draco, man. You can't compare him to, like, Draco is a pimp in the Bay Area. Now a vlogger. Does it make it right? No, it doesn't. He's still in the wrong. But he ain't chopping little girls up, though. He ain't getting scared. Hopefully he didn't get her pregnant and the chop her up and shit. He didn't do that.
That's hilarious.
You said some right now.
Regardless if that guy, which I'll be honest,
Don't select the politic.
No, that ain't selective politicking because there's a big difference. Let's say, because I don't even know for sure who's
you
guilty
just said
what.
you don't mess with nobody with weirdos that with sex crimes and all that so on and so forth. So on and so forth.
First of all, Spoety, when did you ever see me jumping out the window defending that man? Matter of fact, I was getting text messages from people
denouncing right now.
Other day,
denouncing right now, then, and we gonna move on. Denouncing right now, then. If you wasn't jumping out the window defending him, so if you're not defending him, you're not standing with him, then. It's a simple question, brother. We gonna move on. If you're not defending him, what that means? You're denouncing him, right?
Anybody with weird charges, I don't quit. So if you got weird charges, I don't quit it.
Oh, there it is. There, move on.
Feel me?
There it is. There.
With that being said,
as far as this,
let's say his charges, he's guilty of all them. Right? Mm-hmm. That's still not 1/10 of what bad as what this guy did. Right. You can't even put that in the same galaxy. Yeah, you're talking about severed corpses. You feel me? Like,
yo, this is the first time I'm watching this shit. But did I just say that? Didn't I just say that? Okay, Lush, we kind of on the same page right now, guys, because you know it, you know, bro. It's not the same shit.
But this whole thing, it kind of threw me off because it took so long,
bro.
It took so long for an arrest, but like you said, sometimes they got to build the case. I think it's unfortunate for everybody involved. Like a young woman lost her life. You know what I'm saying? Presumably he may have done it. There's also a theory though that she could have overdosed and he hit the body. Like, you know what I'm saying? So we don't know. I just hope that justice is served and whatever happened. If he did something and hurt that girl, he needs to go spend the rest of his life in prison. But like, what would you say if she did overdose and he just kind of just covered it up? Is that
he's already a JCat for kicking it with her to begin
she was 14,
with? You feel me? Like multiple times.
She's
already at your crib, bro. Like I've never been in a scenario where it was like cool to have the 14-year-old fan over there doing multi-hour streams and there's flirtatious energy. So even that alone is enough. Even to be like, that alone, like get this guy the out the paint.
Right.
But all this other shit, bro, like. Yeah, let's take a look at the young footy wood.
Oh, they came and
got
him.
You finna get wrapped right here, huh?
Dang.
Okay, good. I mean, like,
good. Yeah, at least put him in there until we figure this out because he's guilty of something. We don't know what. But and prayers to our family, man. It's got to be tough.
Like, I mean, like, look, man. I will be the first. Honestly, you know what?
Yeah, bro, shit's sad. Like, she didn't deserve that. You feel me? I put it on her parents first because if they didn't allow her to do any of that shit, she wouldn't be over there. Maybe she would still. Who knows? But they would have at least prevented her from it or tried. You feel me? And the fact that this guy is 20 years old taking advantage of a 13, 14-year-old girl, putting her on live stream, flirting with her on live stream. And you know, these live streams, they everywhere. Like, you probably see a bunch of my clips everywhere. Like, imagine their shit. You feel me? Then he tells her to turn off she tells him to turn off the stream or some shit like that because of some shit that happened. You feel me? But either way, like Lush said, there's no way he's getting out of this. Like, even if he didn't murder her or if he covered up for her ODing or some shit like that, my nigga, why you kicking it with the underage girl anyways? You definitely still a JCat for that, my nigga. Like, you are. That shouldn't happen. Shouldn't even be in the same realm with you. You were a artist taking advantage of a fan and then killed her. Shit's crazy.
I'll put my job on the line if this fool's not. I'll quit.
Yeah, man. Condolences to her family, but I feel like her family is the reason, though. Not her family, but her mom, my nigga. Like, how does her mom know she has a boyfriend named David, but didn't even know how old he was, didn't know what he looked like, didn't know nothing? That's crazy. You know your daughter has a boy. Man, that was my daughter, yo. I'll have to meet that dude. Like, I'll have to make him come over for dinner type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what I'll have to do. Like, to meet dude. Make sure he's a good dude. You know what I'm saying? Put a tracking device in his bag and shit like that. You feel me?
Oh, no, y'all never see me podcast again.
Is that serious, huh?
This dude guilty than as far as I can tell.
Lawyer's statement.
So David's lawyer issued a statement on his arrest saying they will vigorously defend his innocence. Let us be clear. The actual evidence in this case will show that David Burke did not murder Celeste Rivas Hernandez, and he was not the cause of her death. There has been no indictment returned by any grand jury in this case and no criminal complaint filed.
Oh.
David has been...
What the fuck does that nigga shirt say? Sounds gay, I'm in? Oh yeah, lock him up, throw away the key, my nigga. That nigga want to drop the soap right now. Cuz want to be Diddy so bad. You bitch ass nigga.
Detained under suspicion. We will vigorously defend David's innocence. I don't know that to be true or not.
Yet.
So that, but I do know that you were able to detain somebody under suspicion for up to 72 hours. Correct, I believe, right? In the
yeah. I mean, you could arrest somebody on a false pretense on anything. Really. You got 72 hours in California,
correct,
in order to see a judge. And after 72 hours, they either got to drop it or they got to refile on it. Be honest, I think they just hold him to see if he gonna talk, if he gonna fold up under the you know what I'm saying, in the interrogation room or talk on that phone.
Do you think they might have a weak? Do you think they might have a
cell with him?
Do you think they might have a weak case against him because they waited so
long?
Yeah,
they got a weak case on them. They only suspicion. That's not actual. You know what I mean?
That is a bad sign. Like, as far as
your dumb ass going, you talking about you on it.
No, because I think he's guilty. I legitimately.
Why? What reason do you think he's guilty?
I don't see how there'd be any there's so much evidence that is pointed to him and just like his involvement with. Well, just first of all, his continued involvement with this young woman, seemingly entire records about her. Evidence of their communication. The teacher at her school talking about like them.
The parents knew she had a man named David. You feel me?
Yeah, I mean, like if this is circumstantial evidence, this is some of the most like circumstantial evidence in history. So I would be hard pressed to say that my instinct doesn't, especially like knowing the evil that men do, knowing what people are capable of. You know what I mean? I'm not here to admonish this young man for no reason. I have no reason to jump out the window and try to accuse a random successful young black man of a crime he didn't commit. Like, I think seemed like this guilty
and
than a motherfucker, bro.
And whether he did kill her or not, he was definitely.
He's still a J-Cat regardless.
But that's what I'm saying. I think in that case that two things can be true. Now I don't know. I can't speak to his innocence or his guilt because the facts are going to come out. But two things can be true. He could be guilty of doing some crazy stuff with a young chick, and he could have not murdered her as well. So I think two things can be true. Maybe.
Oh, so he's innocent. Nigga, shut the fuck up, your fat ass. Go back on Wild and Out. Wildin'. Your stupid ass is wildin' for saying that stupid shit. Nick Cannon, come get him. Come get him, my nigga. Come get him, please. Nick Cannon probably sent him where he thought he should be. With Lush and Adam 22. Because he thinks like this. This nigga said it could be true that he could done crazy things with the young chick, but he couldn't have murdered. Nigga, it doesn't matter. He did things with a young chick. He should have been murdered. That's my point. He should have got murdered. What are you talking about? Nigga, Ja Rule should have got in with the 100 clips. New York, you know what I'm saying? Then Ja Rule, he go up in there and be like, murder. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck are you talking about? He did crazy things with the young chick. And if he didn't kill her, he didn't kill her. But he's still a pedophile. He's still a pedophile and needs to get his ass whooped. Or they need to send her to Diddy, my nigga. They need to send her to Diddy for a lesson. Because Diddy will teach that little nigga a lesson, man. Pause. You know what I'm saying? But without what to say about this stupid shit, like Lush kind of is right on this one. Rare W Lush. I don't agree with Lush a lot. This one I do though. This one I agree with Lush a lot. Now, he's a JK. He hung out with a young girl because he couldn't get bitches his own age. That's why he was playing Fortnite all the time. Man, after she goes missing, why does he drop a bunch of songs about her? Talking about killing her low key. The music video is creepy and shit. Jason the Wingback Cuz has a lot to say about everybody else, but Meg Cuz and look, he got nothing else to say right now. He got nothing to say right now. Pokemon got nothing to say. Y'all have a lot to say about everybody else though. But your own homie is killing young girls to cover up for himself for whatever he's doing. I would say this. Straight up. David. You fucked with a little girl. You're already guilty in my eyes. No matter what. And whether you didn't kill her or not, guess what? The situation that you had her in probably did kill her. And I know you killed her, cuz. We all know you did it. The fuck? Like, bro, you're saying it blatantly in your songs. You're literally admitting to the shit. Like, you can't make this shit up. You really can't.
Maybe he did, like, you know what I'm saying? But it looks a little jumbled up if they haven't even charged him with the murder. And like you said, they're probably just trying to put him in there to see if he fold up under her, if he start talking. But he could just be like, I'm waiting for my lawyer and not say nothing.
And you know what? We have not seen, I don't know if y'all have, I haven't seen any like arrest record. I haven't seen it say that he got booked because that information. Oh, then what the is this lawyer talking about?
But no, booked under suspicion.
Being detained.
He's not charged with murder, though. He's not charged with murder.
You can be booked and not charged, bro.
Yeah, under suspicion.
You have to be arraigned within 72 hours. That's the law in California.
Right, but
they can hold you all day. It don't matter. They could just make they can book you. You can be you have to be arraigned.
You. Right.
Right?
It's not detained. You could be in custody.
The amount of time though that they took, like he definitely is like they got something on him.
They could like yeah.
I'm telling you, they be doing that. I know California tactics. They want to get you in there to see if you're gonna fold in that interrogation room. They're gonna see if you gonna talk on the phone, or they're gonna put somebody in the cell with you, bro. I know this is what they're gonna do. They would have just charged you with murder. He'd be charged with murder right now. Not no suspicion or nothing. He had capital murder right now.
Well, that's the thing.
So you think he might walk?
Yeah. It's a good possibility. If he don't get in there even talking to the investigators, he don't say nothing on the phone, or he don't let them trick him by putting somebody in the cell, for sure.
He definitely not slip into a Perkins. I'd be shocked if he was.
He'll be listen, when they got something on you, it's not gonna be no suspicion. They're gonna have you charged with murder one.
Well, that's the thing. I personally what does his arrest record say? It says
suspicion of murder.
That's what it says.
That's what I'm saying.
So he's just being detained. He's not really arrested.
Listen, when they got me for mine, it's that. Ain't no suspicion, no nothing. Murder, attempted murder. That's just what it is. 187A.
That'll be a spooky feeling.
187A.
What would be anybody else's? And obviously, like, you know, it's so difficult to speculate on this if you don't really know the details of the individual's life. But what would be the reason why someone would want to get this young lady out the paint like that?
Maybe, he knew he had an improper relationship that was going to get him cooked.
Oh, no, him. I can see it, but I'm saying.
Oh, maybe he knew. Maybe he knew he was. Nigga, he was. What do you mean, maybe? Maybe he knew. No, he knew. The fuck? Man, but let's just say who else would have a motive like this, though? David, the only nigga that has a motive like this, man. Y'all acting like David is an innocent black man who's making it successful. Cause he's an emo white boy in that body. An emo white boy is inside of him. Literally. Stop playing. Alexa, play They Ain't Not Like Us. Like, come on, cuz. For real. For real.
Other than him, why did this happen to her?
I mean, making bread off him, you feel me? Like, if you're making bread off this guy, he's about to get cooked for this shit, like, you might try to get rid of the problem,
Okay, okay, so that's the interesting narrative. So, okay, so potentially,
so a lot too. Unbeknownst to him, other people, or whatever, you know what I mean? But
like, yeah, I'm not seemingly out there that he killed him.
Okay. Listen. My whole this what bothers me. Like, conventional wisdom will tell you, like, if you unalive this young lady, don't put her in
your trunk. Right.
That's what's throwing me off. Like, that's what, you know what I'm saying? That's what's throwing me off. Like, if that's the case, I got a little paper, I got a little chill. You feel me? I'm gonna just get it done the right way, or have somebody else, you know what I'm saying, do that. But what I'm saying is, you telling me this young man did whatever he did to this young lady, God rest her soul.
Rest in peace.
And he just put her in his trunk and went on tour.
It's not the smartest thing.
Because when they found her in the trunk and it was in the tow yard and all that, he was like at a concert or something. He was like on tour. Remember
still doing shows.
Point. No.
Yeah, so my whole thing is, you telling me he did that? It ain't like they pulled him over, pulled him over, smelled the scent, found her in a car or anything like that. Or it ain't like that, you know what I'm saying? He did it and they just like, she went missing and they went and busted his house like, let's find something, and went in his car like, oh, it's traces of blood. None of this. You talking about a young lady that was, you know what I'm saying, and she don't deserve none of that. Young lady that was found in the trunk of his car while he was on thing. If he's that dumb, I just gotta get, at some point in time, you gotta get somebody's like the common sense, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, why would you, and then leave? Why do y'all
Spoety, this is why I got a problem with what you're saying. That's why I don't fuck with what you say sometimes. And I'm gonna tell you why. Why would, listen to me, Spoety, while I say this shit, why would y'all give him benefit of the doubt? He's fucking with a little girl. It doesn't matter. Benefit of the doubt is out the fucking window at that point. What are you talking about? Oh, let's give the benefit. He can't be that dumb. Nigga, he's that dumb to hang out with a fucking underage girl. So he's not that dumb to be scared of some shit. Kill the girl or have somebody do it for him. And have somebody put it in the Tesla. And maybe the friend was dumb. And forgot to move the Tesla in the morning or some shit. Maybe that could happen. Because mind you, these are still kids we talking about. Like, even though he's 20, 21 or some shit like that, that's still a kid at the end of the day to me. That's a kid, bro. He's an adult. He's a functioning adult, but to niggas my age, in our eyes, he's a fucking kid. Feel me? Not a kid, but you know what I'm saying. He's gonna make stupid mistakes, stupid decisions. And y'all can't give him the benefit of the doubt with that one. This kid is not who you think he is. Cuz it's an emo ass motherfucker who be writing songs like Romantic Homicide after she's missing and shit. if she's missing and he's acting like he's writing a song about her, have a girl that looks like her in the video, what does that tell y'all? He's a weirdo. There's no benefit of the doubt at all. Stop giving this dude benefit of the doubt. This nigga can't even spell his name right, bro. This nigga puts a 4 in front of in as an A for David, nigga. Like, bro. No. There's no way y'all acting like, yeah, let's give him benefit of the doubt. Let's give him benefit of the doubt. Nigga, he fucked with a little girl. He had her on live stream. There's no benefit of the doubt. He didn't even try to keep it behind closed doors. He put it on live and was flaunting this shit in front of people's faces. Not giving a fuck. Of fucking with a little girl. He just went too far this time and murdered somebody. So of course he ain't gonna put that on live. Spoety, bro. You're trying to say it like Lush is trying to put allegations on an innocent black man. He's not innocent. And judging by his music and his fucking black nail polish shit, he's not black either. That is a fucking white boy in that body. That is Ted Bundy in that body. That's Jeffrey Dahmer in his body. This nigga is a serial killer. Where are you gonna get that through your motherfucking head, cuz? Lush trying to tell y'all in a nice way. Because he's scared. But guess what? I'm gonna tell y'all in the most ruthless way ever. Because Spoety, if your daughter was fucking with somebody his age, you would have killed him. You would have murdered him. The fuck you saying? Why are you acting like this kid can't do none of that? I don't think it's possible. 6'7". Fuck you. Stop saying that. Now I'm gonna stop crashing out. I fuck with Spoety face. But Spoety, you dead wrong on this one. Doughboy, shut your fat ass up and go eat some donuts. Like, I don't know what the fuck you talking about. You a comedian. But you acting like we gonna take your opinion serious on a serious topic. No, we not. We would never do that. Wild in. Exactly, Doughboy. Nah, I fuck with Doughboy. I'm just trolling. I fuck with Doughboy, though. This is all fun and trolls and content, you feel me? I fuck with all of them on this panel. You know what I'm saying? You know, I do got a pod with Doughboy and I got a pod with Spoety. I gotta show them. You know what I'm saying? Oh man, you remember him on Roast Me? Yeah, he was on Roast Me. He was on fuck, there's somebody else that's on here too. But actually, I was on a podcast with this guy named Dr. Dandruff, and he was actually on that show, Roast Me. You feel me? And he has his own podcast now. I was actually on his podcast. I'll send you the link and everything. Dude's funny as fuck. But yeah, Doughboy definitely need to go back. Spoety Face, I'll be willing to pod with him. Lush, I know him personally. I'll be willing to pod with him. But this topic, I might crash out on because I don't fuck with none of this underage shit. And I don't fuck with, like, murdering underage people. Like, first of all, I don't believe in killing kids. And I don't believe in killing women. So, I don't believe in killing nobody. Let me take that back. I don't believe in killing nobody. Alright? I'm gonna take that back. That was kind of crazy. But, especially women and children, I do not touch. You cannot touch them. Those are precious. You feel me? You know, we need children. We need women in this world. You know what I'm saying? We do. You know what I'm saying? Okay, I kind of laugh when I say we need women in this world. We do just to fuck. You feel me? Women are own age, like literally women in the age gap era where it's like they have age no matter what. You feel me? But not what David did. David doing some weird shit. David doing some like he can't find nobody his age, so he might as well go a little bit younger. No, nigga, No, cuz went R. Kelly route and cuz did the R. Kelly thing, but they didn't do it as long as it was R. Kelly. He got caught. You killed somebody, bro. Allegedly, because I don't want to put that on nobody because I'm not a rat. But allegedly, cuz killed somebody, cuz killed a little girl, and I don't fuck with that. Spoety knows he don't fuck with that either. Because like I said, if it was his daughter, he would have killed cuz himself just for him going out with her. Yes, just for going out. I said it.
Yeah. Not having to clean up. That's the only thing that's not making sense
like
to
he
me.
He definitely wasn't in charge of the whole. Like he was gone, and like someone else had to have been involved. But
listen though. But they left the car. They left her in the car on the street
with with expired registration, which is why it got towed.
That's why it got towed.
Yes. Job. I don't know. Like to me, it sounds like a frame job.
Okay. I am with you on 99%. It sounds like, to me, it looks like an attempt to make it appear like it's a frame job. Because that would be no. I guess I didn't properly I guess I didn't properly clarify this part earlier. Me saying that I believe that David is guilty of this crime does not mean that I think that he's the one that necessarily actually
did it,
unalived this woman, and sawed her body up or whatever. That disgusting, horrifying details.
See, I didn't know she was cut up.
Yes.
Oh.
They found multiple.
Oh, that's so awful.
Yes.
Yeah, I kind of, maybe he didn't do it himself. Maybe
no.
How did she get in his car?
I'm just talking. Okay, so and that's my whole thing. It's so easy to make it appear. Okay, I'm on tour. Mm-hmm. I'm out of town. This could look like an obvious frame job. You know what I mean? But however, so that would be the only.
Lush kind of one step ahead right now, Lush. Okay, Lush, you didn't do your math today, huh? Okay, I got you. So he's talking a little smart right now. I fuck with Lush right now, man. Lush, because
you're getting yourself caught. So to me, that'd be like the dumbest stuff ever. Because if that's the case, you might as well take your chances, clean it up, and get away with it.
No, thank you.
That's like that's not an ingenious plan. To me, that was crazy.
Nah, and that's where I'm gonna stop this.
That's like that's not an ingenious plan. To me, that was crazy.
Nah, and that's where I'm gonna stop this. That's where I'm gonna stop this because this is the point that I was making. I think Spoety likes playing devil's advocate. To be honest, I think that's what it is. I think it's devil's advocate. You know what I'm saying? I think it's devil's advocate. We will play the Iran and the other shit in a little bit. But yeah, so Spoety. How do I tell you? That little dumb fuck knew he was gonna get caught already. He knew it was a matter of time before they come looking. So he was a step ahead, and he probably did do that to look like he got framed. Framed himself to look like he got framed. Now people are trying to steer direction. Who else did it? Now, if he would have came up with any of those songs that he did, he would have never got fucking caught, bro. They would have never suspected him. You feel me? They would have never suspected him. The songs made him get in on the suspect list. Her being in the Tesla, in his Tesla when he was on tour, suspect list. To me, it looks like strong evidence. But hey, maybe they're going to find his fingerprints anywhere or whatever. I don't know. But Spoety acts like this is so far-fetched. Like this kid ain't out of his damn mind. Nigga, are you telling me he didn't want to get caught? So why the fuck would he frame himself to make it look like a frame job from somebody else? When he could have just stayed there and get caught? No, bro. No. You putting too much emphasis on like if this, if that. The truth is he wrote songs about her death. Romantic homicide. Like he has her in the video type shit. A girl that looks just like her. So that's why I'm gonna say, Spoety. Shame on you. Shame on you, because if you have any daughters or nieces, and you're defending this kid like that, when he was fucking with the underage girl, it doesn't matter if he murdered her or not. Like, if you think he murdered her or not, allegedly, or whatever. It doesn't matter about that, right? But you need to realize he was fucking with the little girl. He wasn't right in his mind already. He was on Fortnite meeting little girls, meeting underage kids. These were his fans, and probably got too serious. She ends up chopped up in the back of his Tesla when he was on tour. Supposedly when he was on tour. Then he starts writing a lot of songs about her. Nigga, if this was your daughter that he was messing with, guess what you would have done? You would have rolled up on cuz. You would have slid up on cuz. You would have killed his own daddy. You would have killed his mommy. You would have killed everybody. For yours. Spoety. Stop acting like you wouldn't. Because the fact that you're defending this kid fucking with a little girl is disgusting. They're not defending it, but you're like kinda like making excuses for him when the whole thing is he was fucking with the underage girl. No excuses for that. There should be no excuses involved in this conversation, in this debate. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, bro, it's like some dark industry shit, but you know, I low-key feel like he sacrificed her. If you want to be real, they talk about the Illuminati, right? The truth is he wrote songs about her death. Romantic homicide. Like he has her in the video type shit. A girl that looks just like her. So that's why I'm gonna say, Spoety. Shame on you. Shame on you, because if you have any daughters or nieces, and you're defending this kid like that, when he was fucking with the underage girl, it doesn't matter if he murdered her or not. Like, if you think he murdered her or not, allegedly, or whatever. It doesn't matter about that, right? But you need to realize he was fucking with the little girl. He wasn't right in his mind already. He was on Fortnite meeting little girls, meeting underage kids. These were his fans, and this nigga took advantage of his own fans. Probably got too serious. She ends up chopped up in the back of his Tesla when he was on tour. Supposedly when he was on tour. Then he starts writing a lot of songs about her. Nigga, if this was your daughter that he was messing with, guess what you would have done? You would have rolled up on cuz. You would have slid up on cuz. You would have killed his own daddy. You would have killed his mommy. You would have killed everybody. For yours. Spoety. Stop acting like you wouldn't. Because the fact that you're defending this kid fucking with a little girl is disgusting. They're not defending it, but you're like kinda like making excuses for him when the whole thing is he was fucking with the underage girl. No excuses for that. There should be no excuses involved in this conversation, in this debate. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, bro, it's like some dark industry shit, but you know, I low-key feel like he sacrificed her. If you want to be real, they talk about the Illuminati, right? I don't want to talk about that shit right now, but they talk about blood sacrifices and shit and all this shit. Cuz looked like he be doing blood sacrifices. And if I'm not mistaken, she was in a text thread with her friend telling her about how this kid, well, this grown ass man took her virginity. Now, my nigga, I think he sacrificed her. I think he was looking for the virgin body to sacrifice. In my eyes, this is like, this could go anywhere. You know what I'm saying? It could go anywhere, my nigga. Like, bro, I'm gonna start doing my own investigation on this shit. Psych! I'm not no fucking fed, nigga. Like, let the feds handle that shit. I don't care. I don't care. But shout out to everybody who knows that motherfucker was in the wrong. You know, shout out Spoety, shout out Doughboy, shout out Lush. I don't care about the David situation, but I do care about the girl that did get killed. I care about that. You know, RIP to her. But David, nigga, fuck you, cuz. Like, nigga, you literally gonna be on your knees in prison sucking Diddy's dick, my nigga. You bitch ass nigga. Yeah, take that, take that. Ha! Exactly, cuz. Exactly. Bad boy for life. Ah, alright. So, shall we do it? Shall we do it? Shall we do it? Shall we do it?
Nah, I got you. But hold on, nigga. You live in the United States of America and you saying shout out to Iran. That's goofy.
Oh, that's bro. How is that goofy?
Respectfully.
Bro? How is that goofy, bro?
Because you live here and you saying shout out to them. We at war that they try to kill us.
He's cooking.
He's not cooking.
Why are they trying to kill us? Why are they trying to kill us? Because our dumbass country is trying to fund Israel and shit. Israel over here doing genocides and our country is helping. What the fuck? Free Palestine, by the way. You feel me? And like he said, Iran let his people go. You know what I'm saying? That's his explanation. Now, what I would say, I wanted to say fuck Iranians, but I would say fuck their government. I would say that. And that's it. And that's all. You know what I'm saying?
That's why I want to pod with you, because I feel like you're a great podcaster. Pod with me.
Okay, no, I think the argument.
Nah,
why are you soaking away from it? Stand on your shit.
I mean, can I get a word in? All right, listen. First of all, I said shout out to Iran because they let my people go.
What does that mean? They let black people go there? Like,
what are you talking about?
Let him get his stuff out. How many times I gotta say it? Yes. They let black people go over there. Really so shout out to them for them.
Okay.
Shout out to them for them over there. Cool. I didn't say shout out to the war going on. I don't believe in this war.
But we at war.
Exactly. I don't believe in the war. I don't believe in the government or nothing like that. But we don't have to hate all Iranian people. They don't have to hate all Americans. You feel me? Our government's fucked. That's what it is.
Nigga,
so what is that supposed to mean?
Because you a street. You know what war means, nigga. We at war. Who you side with?
Also, I don't think Spoety.
What type of nigga are you for real? I'm trying to ask.
No, but
I'm a real one.
I'm trying to ask you, nigga. So you live here, but you repping them? That's.
But I don't.
Respectfully, that's goofy, bro.
I don't know what you're talking about, bro.
No, what I'm talking about is where you live.
Why are you raising your voice?
Okay. Let me lower it.
Yeah, come on.
So what I'm saying is this: we are at war with Iran.
I know, but I don't.
Don't ever. Don't ever bow down to another grown man. Doughboy, cuz. Get up off your knees, my nigga. Wipe your mouth and get to talking shit again. The fuck wrong with you? Why did you just let him do that to you? You just let him shut you up, basically. You let him quiet you down.
I don't think that means so much because it's an unjust war that Israel dragged us in, so he doesn't have to be in support of that to be an American patriot.
But let me finish with him. So what I'm saying is we are in a serious war right now. People are trying to kill us. We're trying to kill them. You're over here. They're over there. And you're sitting here on a podcast in front of millions of people talking about shout out to Iran. That's goofy as fuck.
They're not trying to kill us, by the way. They're not.
Again, do you even know the history of this war?
Not to the fullest extent.
See, that's why I don't be entertained.
Okay, but we don't even have to do that. But let's talk about right now.
But what you're stating, you're sitting up here to seem like you're upset because I'm saying shout out to Iran, and you saying we at war with them right now, but you can't even tell me why we at war with them.
Because I could see him saying that when the Vietnam War was going on, and a lot of people felt unjust if they were saying shout out to the Vietnam people. They have nothing to do with the government that's at war with us.
You know, we from the same place. I'm from Sacramento. If I'm riding with you, I'm riding with you. I don't care about.
That's not how I am, by the way.
No, but what I'm saying is, if you get into it, but if you get into it with somebody, I'm gonna ride with my people. You over here and you sitting there shouting them out.
I ride.
That's crazy.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie. Moose just told you, nigga. Even though you're from Sacramento, I'm not riding for you. Doughboy, my nigga, you get marked out on this pod.
Listen. I ride what was right.
So what are you saying is right? Iran?
Who's saying that?
I'm asking you.
I just told you already. I don't agree with this war, period. But if they're going to let some black people go over there, shout out to them.
Okay, so about that, yes, I actually asked the AI, does Iran let black people go over there? Yes, black people can travel to and exist in Iran, though there is no specific policy favoring or protecting black Americans, while viral rumors suggesting special safety for black people in Iran are myths.
If it's a myth, then still shout out to them because I heard more of it being true than actually untrue. So it's a possibility because I also heard, you know what I'm saying, that they don't like us as well. But I never been to Iran, so that could be true.
Yeah, when Malcolm X.
I'm gonna stop it right there, bro. I'm gonna stop it right there because that is the contradictions of Spoety Face. He just said they let my people go over there. Then Adam made up a point. First of all, why would you even agree with the white man on this? You should have stuck to your guns. You should have stuck to what you believe in. Stand on business. You know what I'm saying? Let me put this full screen. You let a white man change your narrative. He said, how do you know they don't just want black people to think that they could be treated in Iran more fairly? And Spoety switched up. Oh, you know what? Yeah. They let my people go, but I did hear too that they don't like us. Contradiction! And that is the end of the stream. That is the end of contradictions of Spoety Face. I ended it. I started it with one of his contradictions. I ended it with one of his contradictions. And that's all it is. I fuck with Spoety. I fuck with this panel. And I do agree with some things that Spoety said about Iran. And Doughboy, you are brainwashed. Our country is funding Israel for a lot of shit that started this whole thing, my nigga. It is what it is, bro. Yeah, I get it. Iran coming at us. They go bomb us. They go do this. But not all of Iran. Just the government. Right? But Spoety, man, you didn't stand on business. You said, you know what? I heard they didn't like my people too, so maybe that is true. Man, that's a contradiction. And with that being said now, clip that. You know what I'm saying? Now we go listen to Lil Wayne. And we go listen to some Lil Twist. Y'all remember Lil Twist, right? Y'all remember Lil Twist? Yeah, bro, politics, bro. Like that's what I'm saying. Politics is crazy. That's why, like, Everybody be like, oh, I'm a Democrat, I'm a Republican. I be saying shit, nigga, I don't know what I am. Well, I know like what party I am. I'm not gonna say it on here though. Y'all niggas got guess. But all politicians are crooked. It is what it is. They don't fuck with us. They don't fuck with the people as a whole. They want to just put money in their pockets, make themselves richer, and make us more broke. That's what it is. That's what it comes down to. Now, we are gonna listen to